Hey friends, this is Cozy Basil Crafts. I'm Emma. Today we're going to talk about how I spent $200 on Etsy for amigurumi patterns, and I'm basically going to be showing you what I'm using them for and why I chose them. If you love crochet, handmade stuff, and just creative things in general, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on other videos. Let's get into it. Let's talk about the different patterns that I got, and I'm going to be telling you what the pattern is. I'm going to put a picture below, and then who the pattern designer is, and then how much I paid for it, and then in total we're going to calculate how much I actually spent. Um, so I have my iPad with me, I have the Etsy app up, and I'm just going to go through my purchases one by one. All right, so first up, we have Pocket Alien No Sew Beginner Crochet Pattern. This pattern's by book or by hook. I paid $2.50 for it, and I really love little aliens. I think aliens are really cute. My boyfriend's into aliens, so some of these things that I have for patterns, it's been mainly because like I know my boyfriend likes them, I know my brother would be interested in it, or like my mom would think they're cute. So a lot of these purchases are based on them and influenced by them, but this is one of the pocket aliens. I'm interested in making like a little keychain, like create these 4 little keychains for a shop. Next one is going to be the prickly pear popping crochet pattern. It's the prickly pear pop crocheting pattern, and I just recently found out about like pop crochets, so I have never made one, but they look cool and I love fidget toys, so I paid $1.95 for it, and it's just for a little fidget toy in my shop. Next is another fidget pop. It's the alien fidget pop, and I really like this pattern because it's like the alien is in the UFO and it pops in and out of the UFO, and I thought that was cute. That's another one that's going to be for fidget pops, and I paid $1.65 for that. And that one's by Meg Designs Company, or Meg Designs Co. The next pattern is going to be No Sew Axolotl Crochet Axolotl. No Sew Axolotl crochet pattern, and they're like really tiny, I think, and I want to use those for keychains in my shop, so I'm going to be making those for keychains. And that was by Stitch by Faye, and I paid $2.50. I paid $2.52. The next one is the Dilophosaurus pattern, and it is Dilophosaurus crochet pattern, and it is by Mazuzo. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right, but yeah. So it's a Dilophosaurus pattern. It's a Dilophosaurus pattern. This is one of the ones I actually have crocheted. So it looks like this, and it's really cute. While I go through these, what you'll notice about what I like and what I'm trying to build for my shop is I really like food and animals combined. And even though the Dilophosaurus pattern is not necessarily like food related, I like with the colors I have now, I'm like, oh, while I was making this, I was like, this low-key could be like a raspberry Dilophosaurus, and the horns, I still have to add the horns, but it could have like green horns, and you could like make a whole bunch of these in just fruit patterns. So I might, whenever I get some new yarn and have more money after I just spent $200 on crochet patterns, I might invest in getting more colors so I can make fruit Dilophosaurus patterns. So that's cute. I'm gonna put him right here. I paid $1.69 for that one. It was on sale. It's usually $5.65, so I got it, and it's still on sale right now. So yeah. Anyways, but I got that one because that's my brother's favorite dinosaur. So I saw it and I was immediately like, I want to get this and make it for him. All right, then we have No Sew Caterpillar, and that one is by Pammy Dolls or Pommy Dolls, and I really like it. It's just really cute and it's chunky, and I want to use this one for like a $12 bin, like, so I have lower price crochet items, like just have one bin and just fill them up with like some of the caterpillars, and then there will be also some more patterns on here that will be going in that $12 bin. And like as I go through this, I have like thoughts in my brain about how I want to do a market. So like I want a $12 bin, I want like small plushies starting at like $20, medium plushies starting at like 40, and then large like jumping all the way up to 60 because they take like a lot of time and sewing and effort. And then I have like some showstoppers on here that I really want to do because they're really cute. But it's like, was it selective taste? It's an acquired taste, like some of the ones that I have, because it's like more cryptidy kind of. But anyways, that's the little caterpillar one. I really like that one. It's just spring vibes, and you can do so much with the colors. Oh, did I say how much I paid? Sorry. I paid $2.99 for the, wait, did I pay $2.99? Yeah, I paid $2.99 for it. It's on sale. It's usually $5.98, but it's still on sale, but the sale ends in 22 hours. So it might not still be on sale when this video comes out, but we'll see. The next, I bought two from this designer. And I also saw another YouTuber like do claw machines on her account, like when she goes to market. So like I want to invest in like a $30 like claw machine from Amazon because I love claw machines. And I got two patterns from Simply Sima Decor, and the first one is just crochet pattern claw machine friends, and I got that one for I got that one for $3.80, but it's on sale now for $2.80. So but it's really cute, and I want to make all of them and just have them put into my claw machine. And like also the patterns are like small and cute, so you could easily make them into like keychains. So I might make some for the keychains too. Another one I got from them is called Bites and Blooms No-Sew Crochet. And this one's also a claw machine pattern. I got it for $4.40. Not them going on sale after I bought them. I got it for $4.40, but now it's on sale, I think, for $3.33. Yes, but this one's different because so the other one was like a whole bunch of cute little animals and like little flowers. This one has like, it's more of like potted plants and food. So it's like sushi, chicken wings, ice cream, boba, burgers, and then like succulents and potted plants, and they're really cute. And eventually, when I go to a Halloween market, they also have like a Halloween version. So I really, really want to get the Halloween version. I'll put the Halloween version down below as well because it's literally so cute. And that one's the Halloween version. I didn't buy this one, but the Halloween version is called Paws and Pumpkins, and it's by the same designer. So cute. Next up is the mini dinos. And I got these for 95 cents, believe it or not. Sometimes Etsy has like really, really good prices, like just sales. And what I do is like I just favorite all the ones that I have an idea of like if I'm going to use it, and like sell hits, I'm going to buy it. So these are no-sew. We like a no-sew. I hate sewing. It's the worst part of crochet for me. I just hate putting all the little extra strings back in plushies. Like, nah fam, I'm good. But this one's no-sew, and it's Crochet Dinosaur pattern, and it's by Meow Knitting Boutique. Meow Knitting Boutique. I got it for 95 cents. It's usually $1.89, and it's still on sale through August 10th. But it's so cute. I'm thinking of making these for the $12 bin because they're like cute plushies. Love that. Another item I want to do for my $12 bin is called Pico the No-Sew Chameleon, and this is by Fox Den Mom Life. and I bought it for $4, and it's $4 usually, so I didn't have a sale for this one, but it's so cute. I love the colors that this creator uses. It's like rainbow pattern, and like in the PDF pattern it shows like you could do different colors, but like when I buy a pattern I usually am buying it because of how it looks on like how the creator made it, and so like I'm just trying to get these colors. Also, another note, as I was going through all of these PDF patterns, I want to say the designers who put the exact yarn that they use and the exact like don't like not just like I used yellow and parfait chunky, like thank you for putting I use sunshine or I use key lime. I want the exact colors. It needs to look exactly like this picture. Like I know I know they're being inclusive and like you can use whatever like, but you can still say that. But I would prefer like every designer. It's just so easier for me to like not have to worry like is this green like the exact one, or like if I'm buying something online like the screens might make the color look a little different and then it comes and I'm like, so shout out to the designers and the creators who put the exact like color name and the type of yarn they do. I'm not hitting on the ones that don't do that. I'm just saying thank you to the ones that do. So moving on, that was the $12 bin, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that. Oh, now we're moving on to like the ones I'm obsessed with. Like I was on Etsy and I was actually some of these I found on Pinterest. So I have like a whole Pinterest file of like where I was just pinning all of the. That's actually where I got a lot of these. Is I had a pin an Etsy board. I guess I could link that too if you're interested. Um, I had an Etsy board and not an Etsy. Sorry, I'm. I maybe I need. Let me sip some of my coffee. I'm getting too excited talking about crochet, you guys. Anyways, I have a Pinterest account. And one of the boards, I have multiple boards for crochet because I used to do like granny square, like making bags and stuff. So, and then I also had one for like tapestries because I really like art and anime and stuff. So I saved tapestries that you can make that look like they're pixelated and stuff. So I have like those separate boards, and then I have boards that were for like if I do a market, I want this and this and this and this and this and this. So a lot of things were pinned, and then they had links to the Etsy account. So that's how I got them. Anyways, sorry for that. We're going into the plushies that I got from basically Pinterest, but from Etsy. All right, the first one, I think this is like one of the small. Let me actually pull up. I have a whole market spreadsheet of what I already have, and then where I plan to buy. So all of these are like under my regular spring market spreadsheet, and I have them based on like $12 bin, small, medium, large showstopper pieces. So for this one, it's in my regular one, and this one is under a medium plush. So it's Frankie the hot dog, and I saw this and I was like, I need that. So it's by Crochet by Chelsea UK, and I got it for $3.77. Um, and it's usually $6.93. Got that little sale. Anyways, I'm in love with this pattern. I love it so much. It is the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. Thank you. Moving on, another one I'm literally obsessed with is the Cakelyosaurus pattern by. Sorry, it's the Cakelyosaurus pattern by Croutons Crochet, and I got this one for $6.63, and it is on sale right now. Hold on, I just lost my place. Okay, I got this for $6.63 and it is usually $6.81, but now there's a sale for $6.13 until August 31st. So if you're interested, go get it. But obsessed with that. I love dinosaurs. I love food. Cake and dinosaurs together, beautiful. So like so creative. Like I cannot understand how people can be pattern designers. Like when I'm crocheting, I'm like, crocheting is literally like you got to trust the process because you're going through it. And sometimes I'm like, this don't look right. And then like you slip, like last night when I was making this one, the tail was like this wide or something, and I was like, okay. And then you like had to decrease or something, and then it made the tail like its own little puffy shape, and I was like, oh, so crochet just be like art. I mean, it is art, but it's like if you're a digital artist or like or a painter, you got to trust the process. Yeah, I really had to trust the process. So yeah, sorry for ranting again, but I'm just like pattern designers for crochet, so amazing. Like, because how do you even come up with that? Let alone write a pattern for it? Wow. Okay, the next is a bundle, and it's by Crochet Studios US Art, and I really love this pattern because it reminds me of Pusheen, and it kind of looks like Pusheen, but it's not Pusheen. But it is Cat Cuisine Crochet Patterns Bundle, and they have a donut, they have a hot dog, they have a deconstructible sandwich burger, they have a fried shrimp, and they have like a little cake loaf, and they're all so cute. So this is actually on sale right now for $6.95, but it's going to be over in 12 hours. It's usually $17.38. So yeah, but I paid $17.38 for it, but you could be getting it for anyways. Love that. Love the design for that. So cute. Oh, I forgot to say, so the cat plushies that I just mentioned are going to be around like the medium size, except for the cat burger one, since it's deconstructible. I'm putting that at large because like, hey Scout. I'm putting that at large because like that's so much going on and like you're having to make it like into where you can put it together. So yeah, all of the cats except for that one are going to be medium, and then the cat burger is going to be large, and then the Cakelyosaurus is going to be a medium size plush because I forgot to mention that too. All right, moving on. The next one is going to be the S'mores Snail crochet pattern and the pumpkin pie snail crochet pattern. These are both by Stuffing Stuff. They're both extremely cute and I love them. And they're gonna go under the large like bin plushie crochet size. So for the s'mores, I paid $4.60, and that's the price it usually is. And then for the pumpkin pie one, I paid $3.95, and that's the price it usually is. They have a whole bunch of other crochet patterns that are snails, like a sushi one, but those two were my favorite ones because they were so cute. And yeah, so they're going to be large plushies that I sell at my markets. Next ones are a little like my favorites, but they're also the ones that require taste for you to like them. So if you don't, get you some taste. No, I'm just kidding. But it's like spooky monster theme. So the next ones that I'm doing are going to be about like cryptid looking ones. I don't know exactly what they are called. They're called monsters. But the first one's the forest monster. I really love that one. It's usually sold for $8.60, and that's how much I paid for it. So they're really cute. These are going to be my showstoppers, and I'm going to price them a little bit higher because each one of them takes like special things like your color changing, your stitching, your sewing on things. So I'm going to show you the two that I'm going to charge like lower for, but like not really low because they're like, it's going to require a lot of work. The first one's the Forest Mountain Monster. Paid $8.60 for him. The second one is the Moss. Yeah, the Moss Forest Monster. I paid $8.70 for that one. And it just literally looks like a golem with a mushroom on it, and so cute. And then the Forest Mountain Monster, I like the little skeleton it has in it. So, and then my two absolute favorites that I got from this creator is the Zombie Monster. I love the colors. I love the little eyeballs you have to add to it. And then the little worm on his head is so cute. Like, I kind of like just want to make all these for myself. And I'll probably do that anyway. So, and I know my brother loves all these, so I might gift him one for like Christmas or something. Yeah. And then the final one that I'm gonna probably like ask for like a really high price is the Web Monster, because you're making like 8 arms and attaching it, and there's like 2 sets of ears. You have like a crocheted spider with beads coming out of it, and then there's like a little charm in its ear. So that one and the zombie one are my favorites because I love spiders. I think spiders are majestic and they're beautiful and they're protectors of the house. So of course the Web Monster one was, I love that one. So the Forest Mountain Monster, $8.60. Little Web Monster, $9.20. Moss Forest Monster, $8.70. And then the Zombie Monster is $7.80. And these are all by Amikoro. I hope I'm saying that name right. Amikoro. And I don't think I got any of those for sale. So, which is fine. I like don't mind paying full price for them, but I'm just letting you know. Yeah, so those are going to be like my showstoppers. My showstoppers are going to change based on the type of market, but I think for regular and for Halloween, it'd be fine keeping them that way. If I do like a Christmas or a holiday one, I'm definitely going to change it to match the market. Next, I have, and next one I don't know if I'm going to make this because I'm kind of rushing. I bought all these patterns. I like made a whole list of how I'm going to do my market. And then I have like side patterns of like characters from video games and stuff that I really want to do. And this is one of them, but I don't know if it'll be ready in time for the market, but I'll definitely be doing this for Halloween. But I don't know if any of y'all play Cult of the Lamb. Great game. Love it. I got the pattern called Cult Leaders, Lamb and Goat Amigurumi Patterns. And I got that for $9, and it's by 8-bit chip, but like the eyes in that are ones. And they're literally so cute. Like, I'm probably going to charge a lot for them because it requires a lot of felt. And luckily, I have a Cricut. I've never used it on felt before, but this will help me learn. But imagine cutting all of the felt areas by yourself and matching it or trying to match it. Oh no, we not doing that. And it's a video game character, so like I just feel like not that you need to charge higher, but you definitely can, because not everyone, like everyone's gonna have like the basic keychains and basic like plushies. Like not everyone's gonna have Cult of the Lamb plushies. So I don't really know how I'm gonna sell those or what bin they're gonna go in, but probably will be sold for a little bit more. All right, moving on. I have these cows. They're called Ice Cream Cows crochet plushie, and they are by Cozy Crochet by Tasha. So I really like them. They're so cute. There's 5 in the bundle. I got it for $10.55. They're on sale now for $9.71. So not mad about it because they're really cute. And then a bunch of there's like a bunch of mods for the cows that are like free or you pay 99 cents for. And I really want the mod that makes it into like the little Debbie Cakes Christmas cookie one for like Christmas markets. But that one's cute. I'm going to put the ice cream cow under large plushies that I'm going to be selling. So, yeah. The next one I spent a little bit on, and I spent $32.77, and it is by Moon Single Crochet, and it is Dessert Shark series. And they are so cute. There's like a mint chocolate chip, a banana split, strawberry, pancake syrup one, and a s'mores. And you know I love s'mores because that's Snail. So, but there's like a lot. Like even if they're really tiny, they're like the banana split one. You're making a shark base that's like banana, and then you're making like strawberry syrup, chocolate syrup, whipped cream, strawberry, and you're sewing all of those on the shark. And then you add sprinkles. And that's a lot of work, even if it's small. So it's really hard for me to like charge higher prices for smaller because it's like, crochet is just hard to sell anyways because like it's hard, not hard to sell, but it's hard to come up with prices when you sell because people don't understand the hard work you put into it. So anyways, it's hard to like sell smaller items for higher price for me because it's like I don't want to have to try to justify it because I shouldn't have to try to justify my work, but like it's the only way they're gonna, understand. So anyways, Moon Single Crochet. The next one is gonna be by Sarah's Stitch Station. I love these so much. It's Fruit Bat Bundle. I paid $10.16 for, and that's the normal price for them. But there's so many like cute bats in there. It's like kiwi, watermelon, lemon, orange, and dragon fruit, and they're just like I said, food and animals together is like perfect combination for me because it's literally just so cute. So I really like the bats. They're really cute, and I'm gonna be selling those for like as a small plushie item, but I'm gonna differ the price between like the orange and the lemon one because it's like all just one color versus kiwi, dragon fruit, and watermelon because that requires like color changing. You're adding like you're stitching or embroidering, I don't know the correct word for it, but like you're adding the little yarn for it, like the specks for like the kiwis and watermelon. So yeah. Next one I really think is so cute. He's a little goblin, and it's by Madeline May Company or Madeline May Co. And I paid $1.71 for him. He's usually $4. And I just think he's the cutest thing in the whole world. And I love him. But I think I'm actually going to, like, that's going to be like my free giveaway for someone spending $100 or more, I think. Because I don't know. I don't know why I decided that, but in my head, I'm just like, he's going to be the free giveaway because he's the cutest thing in the whole world. So I like him. He's a cute little goblin. It's now on sale for $2. So if you're interested. The next ones, or the next one that I did was a snail pattern, and it is by Elegant Purely. It's the Snail Fruitie's crochet pattern Low Sew Snail, and it comes with 5 different patterns for it. There's an avocado, orange, pineapple, blueberry, and then cherries. And what I plan to do with this one is it's going to be like my mystery item crochet. And I really like doing this because when I later was putting together like what I'm going to be selling for like the Halloween market and like Christmas and holiday markets, there were other like snails like Halloween themed and Christmas themed. So I'm just going to use those different patterns as well for the mystery boxes. And because I hear like I love mystery packages, like because I do like the keychains for anime characters and stuff, and I like doing that. So I wanted to do a mystery box. And I see other crochet influencers also doing mystery boxes, so I was excited for that. Yeah. The next one is so cute. It's Kato the Dragon Snuggler, and it's by Lemon Cat Crochet. And it's so, I love dragons, so it's so cute. And what really like drew me to this is, besides it being a dragon, is the different eyes for it. And this was the first time that I saw the different eyes like that. And then I went down this really, 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 really long rabbit hole. And I was like, how do you get eyes like that? Turns out everyone knows about it, and I'm just behind. But people like paint their own eyes, and that's something that I want to start doing too, and I think it's really cool. So until I get eyes like this and paint my own, I'm probably not going to do this pattern. But I got this pattern for $1.93, and it's usually $6. But I really, really love this pattern. I think it's so cute. And you can like do so many variations of it. So last item that I bought, I think I accidentally bought it twice. Oops. But it's Lulu the Moth, and there's different designs that you could do for it. It's by Meg's Makes Patterns. And it's just a really cute, plump little moth. And I'm also a moth girly too. So I think I'm going to put the moth under small plushies, because like you're making the body, you're making legs, you're making ears, you're making the wings, and then putting it all together. And it's so cute. It looks like there's like a pink lemonade moth, which I know there's an actual moth name for that because there are moths that look like that. I'm not a moth expert, so I don't know the name. I know that there's a Luna moth because everyone knows what a Luna moth is. And then there's like a little magic sparkle moth. That's the night sky. It's giving Valeris. Yeah. I'm super excited to make all these patterns and see how much all of that cost me, because I'm thinking it's around, like on here it's like 150 something for one purchase, and then I made a separate purchase and I don't know what that is, but yeah. Anyways, I'm really excited to make all these patterns, and I am going to post updates on my Instagram. It's going to be below. It's Cozy Basil Crafts, and you're just going to see all my different plushies I make in preparing for a craft show. I will also update when I find a craft show that I'm excited for and like a vendor at. And also, I make coloring books, so I'm going to post updates about coloring books on there, giving like sneak peeks of my new ones that are coming out. Another thing I am going to make on this YouTube channel is I'm going to make Kindle inserts, because I love to read and I became really obsessed with Kindle inserts, so I might post designs and stuff on there. And I also might make videos and showing you how I make them. I can make videos and show you how I make my coloring books, because I make them and formatting them in Canva. And then also sticker sheets. So if you're interested in sticker sheets and how you can get them from Canva, I will let you know about that. So just let me know what you're interested, really. I'm really excited for this YouTube channel, and I'm really excited for finally creating a Instagram that's based on like a shop that I'm going to create. So yay me. Yeah, and I think maybe the next video I could show you like what I'm thinking about for Halloween market, Christmas market, and also show you some of the free patterns that I found on Instagram that I'll be using for my regular market as well. But this was just about what I got on Etsy. But anyways, just let me know what you're interested in, and yeah, thanks for watching. If you made it all the way through, thank you so much. And please follow me on Instagram. And, I'd love to start being part of the crochet community. I would love to start being part of the crochet community and find friends and talk with y'all in there. So, all right. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and listening to me ramble about crochet items. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.